Linda, how often do you liquid IV yourself?
Can you ask me that question next and you're gonna like it?
Because he's got an answer for
I got an answer.
Few times a week. Thanks for asking. Use code Linda LIV for 20% off and free shipping.
Okay, that's good to know.
Right, wait, you edit and post, right?
Yeah.
Code right here.
Oh, there you
the
go.
code is right here.
Picking up on more work for him now.
Yeah.
All right, well.
So if you want to ask me that?
Okay, yeah.
Twice a day.
Twice a day?
Yeah. So I go to my desk, I drink my coffee every morning, and I bring 2 water bottles. I know I should have like a little bottle thing at this point. I did, but I lose them all. So, and then, I drink 1 bottle of liquid IV with the water bottle, and then by the end of my shift, I have the second one down.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner? I could have brought some liquid IV instead of the donuts.
God.
Dang it, Daryld.
Sorry, dude. I forgot we have...
He's the one that gets all the guest lists.
I forgot we have a liquid IV fanboy in the house.
Dude, honestly, they're very helpful. They drinking 2 water bottles a day is very helpful for me, but throwing an IV in there, throwing those things in there, fuck yeah, man.
So what do? They just
hydrate you. You absorb the hydration quicker or faster.
Yeah, it has electrolytes in it. It tastes yummy. So
Yeah,
it helps with the hangover the next day if you drink.
So
so technically it's like, I think the advertising says if you put one of the little sticks inside a water bottle, instead of you drinking 1 water bottle, it's as if you're drinking 3.
So it's like a Gatorade and a shot.
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
They're good for hangovers, man. I mean, I know you're not drinking right now, but I mean, once you do, really good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you doing a sober thing temporarily?
No, not until I get a new job.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the whole reason why I'm doing it. I think I'm taking a break because I'm a huge pothead naturally. Like at heart, I haven't smoked weed for almost 2 months, but at heart, I'm a giant pothead. I think it's kept me from... I've been working hard at looking for a job, but I think it's kind of taken a little bit away from my focus, especially being high all the time.
Yeah.
So I kind of wanted to put that down just to focus more. And then and also the same thing with money. Like I don't make too much money right now, so it's kind of helped me save money. And the same thing with drinking. Like it's helping with saving money. So that's the main reason why. But the whole thing is like... not being able to smoke and drink right now, that's like the motivator for me to get a new job. I'm just
it's kind of a smart way to get yourself to like, come on, I want to get a job, I want to get high.
Yeah, that's a great motivator, and respect to you for being able to do that.
Yeah, thanks. It was hard at first, but it's a little easier now, It's not, I'm bored as fuck. Yeah, but
it's boring not being high.
No.
Living,
I'm getting there. The natural highs they're coming back. So
yeah,
true.
But
natural high.
Yeah,
liquid IV. Sorry, we're just gonna end that. Yeah. That little. They're great. Yeah. Try them out.
But anyway, all right.
And we're back.
Yes, this is the PP Podcast, the Planet Podcast, episode 9. We're back.
Yeah, we are.
He is your host,
XLX Jimenez, and that's your other host,
Daryld, and we are here with another guest, Little Miss Liquid IV, some associate producer of Taste of Home, content creator, Linda.
Hi.
I thought you were going to say your last name.
Okay. Linda Cheung.
Yeah, cool. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm embarrassed to say this, but like, I didn't want to say your last name because I wasn't sure if it was Cheng or Chung.
No, that's totally fine. I mean, I never say my last name when I'm introducing myself, so I don't expect anyone to know how to pronounce it.
Okay, cool. Cool. So I'm just going to guess that if it's spelled that way, it's usually pronounced Chung, right? Because I knew someone who had the last name spelled that way. For the longest time, I thought it was Cheng until they corrected me, and it was Chung. So I'm just going to assume,
by the way, Daryld,
from here on out, that means Chung.
Cool.
But anyway, 3 things we don't know about Linda Cheung.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you put me on the spot.
Dude, I was literally going to say, I was like, damn,
you didn't do that for all of your podcast guests.
And he lied. He did it on the first one, I think, and you never did it after that. And I
didn't because I kept forgetting. I think Bobby like just straight into shit.
Yeah, he went straight into the conversation.
Anthony Solozano straight into shit.
How dare you?
I did it with Brentendo, I know.
So you cornered her, and you're like, tell us 3 things nobody knows about you. Or at least me. Maybe that's easier.
All right.
Well, because you guys went to high school, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know how much Daryld knows about you. That's where
True. To be fair, I've known Daryld since high school. We haven't seen each other in 10 years or spoken to each other. We kind of just follow each other on Instagram, and that's basically all we know about each other.
Oh.
I mean, first thing I guess you might not know about me is I do YouTube for fun, kind of like a hobby.
Oh, hell
do
yeah.
Vlogging, lifestyle content. Another thing not a lot of people know about me is I can't swim. That's
okay.
Really?
always people either laugh or they're impressed and they're like,
Aw.
that's so funny.
So you're never.
Oh my god, my girlfriend can't swim, so and I tell her I'm like, I never. And you know my first reaction when she told me that, I was like, oh, so exciting! I can't wait to teach you. Like this is gonna be so fun.
That's a very kind response.
Yeah.
Normally people are like, why not? Like
Oh,
that's like one of the
that's a
basic
terrible
things
thing
that
to
you
say.
learn as a
Dude,
kid.
yeah.
I'm like,
so you're never in the deep end?
no.
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 You're wearing floaties all the time?
Yeah, I
Oh
mean,
my God.
Hey, embrace it, yeah.
it's very
Yeah, that's
hard
cool.
for you to catch me in the pool. I'm always by the pool,
Oh,
taking
yeah.
the pictures by the pool, but it's very rare that you'll see me in a pool.
Oh, that's a great. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so you don't know how to swim.
Yeah, and the only thing I can think of, maybe off the top of my head, is I took kickboxing and beginner's Muay Thai for half
Oh,
a year to like
dope.
almost a year.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Yeah.
So you can kick some ass then.
Maybe back in the day, yes. Back in the day. Okay, a few years ago.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Where did you train?
At Timo Yama in Irvine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, cool. How did you like that? Did you get
It
a
was
lot of?
sick. I don't watch a lot of MMA. I just kind of did it because I saw this. My friend wanted to do kickboxing for fun, and then we saw that a bunch of MMA fighters trained there. Cheeto Vera,
Oh shit!
Ian
dope.
McCall.
Yeah.
Damn.
Ian McCall was one of my trainers back
Oh,
when I
okay.
took those classes. It was pretty
Damn.
cool.
I don't know any of these people, but shit.
Yeah.
Your brother would. Your brother
Yeah,
is
yeah.
over
Brandon
the moon.
would.
over
I cannot wait for him to
He's
hear
gonna
this,
listen to
'cause
this and he's gonna be like, what?
he's gonna be like,
the-
what? Yeah.
Yeah, we had a conversation. I saw your brother back in the summer, so we had this tiny conversation about it. But yeah,
And I think he mentioned you. I think that's the first time I heard about you.
Oh,
He was
really?
just like, yeah, me and Daryl know this girl, and she like got like crazy views and like really like on Instagram from her rollerblading, and I was like, damn, that sounds cool.
Oh yeah,
Well, that's a good. Yeah, that's a good
Roller
thing.
skating.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So, what do you do on YouTube then? Maybe that's like, how did you get onto YouTube and putting videos out there and,
Yeah.
and all that?
That's an interesting. I guess that's an interesting story. So, back in middle school and high school, I used to bring my little 2-megapixel digital camera around and just record things going on around in school. I would just use Windows Movie Maker, put them into collages.
Damn, that's
DIY,
Old
that's
school.
Old
OG.
school.
Old school.
I remember you used to do that too with your skits, TKC, and all
Yes,
of that.
I can't believe you remember that. Yeah.
How
TKC.
could I forget?
But
Wow, this is a great
but-
episode already.
but
TKC, man.
what's crazy is I remember Linda like doing this for the longest time, dude, since we were doing TKC videos, which is my old YouTube channel. I'll probably link it in the description.
Yeah, those are
But, yeah.
such good videos. Funny ones.
They're so
I even watch them
fucking
now.
Stupid. They're so stupid. But this was like over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, we were in high school. We were kids. And I remember you always had a YouTube channel. And we stopped doing TKC for years. And I went to film school and I started trying to learn about making movies, all this stuff. So I took time away from creating content. But you were still making videos from that time. I think it feels like you have since that time all the way up until now. And so like
That's pretty badass. That's cool, man.
so YouTube was
Thanks.
it's always been sort of like a hobby for you. You just like doing it.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, just doing the montages and making the clips match to music and stuff was always my favorite thing to
Yeah.
do. But then, YouTube grew so big, not my own YouTube channel, but YouTube in itself, people were making careers out of it.
Yeah.
And I kind of just kept it around. When I went to college, I didn't really do anything with it. I just had the YouTube channel. But then I picked it back up a few years ago. I started vlogging my life again. And during the pandemic, I wanted to learn how to roller skate. It was like a TikTok trend everyone was doing.
I remember that. That was cool.
Yeah, I just saw people roller skating down the streets, and I was like, that looks so badass. And so I bought myself a pair of skates, documented the first 30 days of me learning how to roller skate, falling on my ass. People seem to love it and relate to it, and that's kind of where my YouTube channel took off. That's kind of where Instagram took off, and so I
Yeah.
do a little bit of the roller skating, a
Dope.
lot of just the vlogging now because I don't really have that much time to roller skate anymore.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's what I do.
Damn, that's
Okay.
cool. That's
Yeah.
wild.
Okay.
All
That's
just as a
crazy.
hobby though.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's not a full-time career.
Yeah, and usually, I mean, that when you pick up something like that where you get compelled to like want to learn something to do, usually those are good to be hobbies, not like change your whole life. And
Absolutely.
like, you know, those could be rough.
I considered it for a while when my Instagram first started taking off and I was getting a lot of opportunities to do work and just do roller skating gigs and just, you know, paid sponsorships.
Yeah.
I considered it for a bit, but I realized it took a lot of the fun out of the hobby of it, and accepting sponsorships and needing to post things by deadlines, needing to send them over for people to review.
It's a lot of pressure.
It's like a
It
lot of
is.
responsibilities.
Yeah. On top of, I was also doing just a regular, I have a 9-to-5 job too, and I
Mm-hmm.
was doing that on top of my 9-to-5, and people just, it just felt like I was doing it more for other people than I was doing
Yeah,
it for the fun of
right,
it.
okay.
So I just decided to stop taking sponsorships, and I was like, no, this is definitely just going to be a hobby. I don't
Yeah.
think I could do this, or at least right now in this point in time,
Yeah.
I don't see myself being able to do this as a full-time career.
So how soon after? Because I know the big one, the first big one was the learning how to roller skate for 30 days. How soon after that did you start getting like sponsorships and stuff like that?
That video was posted in October of 2020. I think like maybe 6 months after that, so the
Wow,
beginning of
okay.
2021.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the traction sort of just maintained after that. Wow, that's crazy.
How did it feel when you started kind of getting a lot of? Because I mean, you started getting a lot of views, right? Like, were you getting a lot of messages and comments
'Cause
from
that-
people all over the
Dude,
country?
yeah, because that one hit over 1 million.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Dude, our little short YouTube clip got like 13,000 the other
And
day.
we're just
we're
like,
like,
"Whoa!"
whoa, we got 13,000. This is
No,
great.
13,000 is great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks.
That's cool.
No, it really is. Like Instagram, I
It is
don't know
cool.
how to navigate the algorithm of Instagram and all of that.
Yeah.
Like even my reels and all of that now, they barely hit 10K. So
Mm-hmm.
I understand that completely. It was really exciting and it was really scary. When I first, when everything started picking up, everyone started roller skating and everyone wanted to just, learn how to roller skate. I got a lot of DMs of people asking questions about that, and people were asking to post tutorial videos. People were asking like things from me. It wasn't just like, oh, I love your content.
Yeah.
So that's when it started to feel like a job because people were asking for things from me.
Yeah.
But it was also scary because when I had that audience growing, I realized, there's a big number of people that are watching me. I hit 10,000 followers on Instagram, and, the number kept growing and growing.
Ooh.
And I was afraid to disappoint people. I was afraid to offend people. And so I feel like I became a shell of a person, afraid to offend anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, and that's a real thing. I'm sure, like a lot of people who start getting those viewers and like followers, they start to deal with a lot of that,
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, man. I watched that 30 days of learning how to roller skate, and I got a little offended. Because you weren't wearing a fucking helmet.
I fucking knew it, you motherfucker.
No, I'm just
What
kidding.
kind of example are you setting? I'm kidding.
No.
That is a very big hate comment that I got on that video.
I wouldn't even doubt it. That's
People
wild.
were fucking pissed
Yeah.
that I was wearing all of my protective gear except the helmet.
Well, where were you? Were you doing it at flat ground, right? Just like a
Yes.
parking lot or something?
Yes,
No,
but
park.
because I was falling, slipping and sliding all over the place, everyone was like, "That's so irresponsible of you to not be wearing a helmet. Think about all the people you're influencing." And I'm like, I was just documenting my life. I didn't know this was gonna happen.
Dude, had it been me, I wouldn't have even known to wear like the knee pads, the anything. I
well,
would have been just straight out there without any I would have gotten a lot of fucking.
It depends
heat.
on-
If I would have picked
Yeah.
up traction, I would have gotten. I probably would have been all hate. Who the fuck is this guy? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it depends on how much you're eating shit. Because I'm pretty sure if you're like terrible, you're like, yeah, I need knee pads. My knees are getting.
Well, because dude, that video, it shows her going from the very beginning all the way up to 30 days in. So she
Oh.
was a beginner. You know what I mean? You're seeing straight up
Damn,
her
that-
not know how to do this all the way up to 30
Yeah,
days.
the first 10 seconds is of just me falling. It's like a montage
Yeah.
of me eating shit.
Ooh,
So yeah.
that's cool. Well, I mean, it's cool that you put yourself out there. I mean,
Yeah.
and a lot of people don't even. And I'm sure, like, you didn't think that you're gonna have tons of people like giving you hate just for doing something like that. So it's pretty wild.
Thank you. Yeah, I've learned that you need thick skin
Yeah.
in order to do this kind of, or to have this kind of lifestyle, or like be this kind of content creator. You
Yeah.
know?
If anything, just to put yourself online for like
Yeah.
millions of people to critique you and shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Which is what I tell Daryld. I'm like, Daryld, we're our faces are online now. we're gonna start kind of interacting with this shit
Yeah,
soon.
but- man.
It's kind of scary to think about, but people are just fucking mean online. Like, just
Yeah, honestly,
They are.
if anything, it's like the most loud people are gonna be fucking saying shit.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
so-
people like normal, they don't go
Yeah.
on there, and I don't know.
I think our approach to this, especially because we're podcasting, we want to make it as genuine as possible. Is like we have to not give a shit, while also being mindful that we're not influencing anything bad.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, for the most part, we don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
And we look back. Sometimes we'll look back to old podcasts and realize, oh, we said something stupid there, or you know, something kind of, you know, wrong there. But we always acknowledge it and
I think in
move forward from that.
in the first episode too, we kind of like the first thing we told each other is like, we're gonna say dumb shit, we're gonna learn, we're gonna grow, fuck it, you know.
Yeah.
Someone might get offended.
Someone get offended.
We might have like
the wrong idea or the wrong.
We might have some fucking asshole ideas.
Yeah.
And later on realize like we were being a fucking asshole right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
exactly.
we just want to be like, you know.
as long as we can change our minds and
Learn.
Yeah, that's all part of the learning process. And if you're not having fun and if you feel like you're censoring yourself too much, you're not being yourself.
Yeah.
And so
Exactly.
you're not being authentic. You're not being genuine. So that's kind of the approach that I take to my content now too. I'm not making content that people are asking me for that I don't want to do.
Yeah.
I'll take it into consideration, you know, of course, because, you know, people are subscribed and watching my videos for a reason. But if it's something that's really out of my comfort zone or something I'm just not comfortable with or I don't want to do, I'll just not do it.
yeah.
So you're doing videos still, well, not kind of like focused on the rollerblading then, right? You're still doing kind of videos though at a higher level though, huh?
So for YouTube, I'm just vlogging my life, you know,
Okay.
just living day to day doing what I want to do.
cool.
It's kind of more for the memories. If anything, it's for myself because I just like rewatching the videos
Yeah.
and thinking back to those days. But I do have a 9-to-5 job. I'm an associate producer for a company called Taste of Home.
Okay.
They are a food magazine that's been around since the 80s, the sister
shit.
brand to
Cool.
Reader's Digest, if you've heard of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do I'm an associate producer, so I work on the social video content for them.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice. That
How
is
did you
awesome.
end up meeting them, or how did you end up getting that gig?
I was looking for a new job earlier this year. I just started back in March, and I
nice.
just applied for it. And I applied for a different brand under their company, but their recruiter reached out to me and they said that it seemed like I would be more fit for their food company. And like maybe 5 or 6 interviews later, I got the job.
Dang,
And-
five.
So did you find this job through LinkedIn?
yes, I did.
Okay, cool.
Luckily.
Because I'm trying to do the same thing, Linda. I'm trying to find work as like a remote video editor. So I'm applying to a bunch of companies all
LinkedIn,
the
yeah.
fucking time, sending fucking cover letters and like my video reel, all that shit. So hopefully I get something soon. That's what I'm trying to do.
Fingers
too.
crossed.
You want to do video
But,
editing?
yeah, video editing.
Okay.
I would prefer remote, but right now I'm just looking for anything. But also video producing too, and content creating for other companies and stuff like that. Because this guy's a full-time video editor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not glamorous, the place that I'm at, but I like it. I get to at least, work on After Effects, work on Premiere Pro.
Can I ask what company or what brand?
It's a manufacturing company. They do they sell like stuff for electrostatic discharge. So any company or companies that work with like components of like circuit boards or any stuff like that, the people need like things to get all the static off their hands when they're handling all that stuff. So yeah.
Are you allowed to say the name of the company?
Yeah, Desco Industries.
Desco Industries.
Yeah, Desco
That's
Industries.
a fucking cool name.
It is cool. I always, even when I saw it, I was like, damn, Desco Industries, that's a badass.
Yeah,
And I had
that's
like, yeah,
cool.
it's a cool place.
Sounds like a
But yeah, it's-
skateboarding brand.
It's definitely much like manufacturing. It's a little bit more on like, it's not too glamorous. It's not like any crazy editing or stuff. So it's pretty simple stuff. But I got lucky. Same this year. I think I started in May. So
Okay.
I've only been there since May. So.
You liking it?
It's cool. I think same thing with the remote work. I think for me, it's my first desk job, so I have to go there and sit at a desk and like edit. And I think that's a very different kind of work environment than where I was at In-N-Out. I used to work at In-N-Out before. So I'm kind of used to being on my feet, having bunch of energy and like getting all that out of me. But so
Sorry,
it's a
I don't
desk
mean
job.
to laugh. I just started laughing because I literally, as I was driving over here, I was like, man, I really want some In-N-Out.
Yeah. Hey, In-N-Out's bomb on a rainy day.
Yeah.
I think I've had, and I was talking to my girlfriend about this too. I think I've had enough time away from In-N-Out where I'm like, okay, let's start going In-N-Out. Like, I'll start eating there.
Okay.
That's so funny. That's
Yeah.
funny. Hey, are you gonna go after this or what?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll
They're
see.
gonna be
We'll see.
open.
Yeah, they're
the
gonna be
only
open.
place it's open usually.
We'll see how the drive-through is, though.
Oh, I know, dude.
insane.
These are so bad, especially the one right here.
It's awful.
So bad.
Yeah, I don't know why I go through like seasonal phases of liking In-N-Out. Like I'll like In-N-Out for like 4 months. I'll want it every single fucking day, and then like the next 4 months I don't want it at all, I will not even touch In-N-Out. And then the next 4 months again. It's just like 4-month seasons of liking In-N-Out, going in and out of that.
What do you usually get?
Well, now that I'm vegan, I just get I'll get, it's still fucking good, but I'll get, because it's so fresh.
Okay.
But I'll get like, what do you call it?
Veggie.
A veggie. I'll get a veggie, which is literally, and I'll stuff it, dude, with, because there's no meat in there. There's no, like, so I'll just stuff it with, I'll get extra fucking tomatoes in there, extra lettuce, dude. I'll throw some pickles in there, some fucking chopped chilies. It's like a bomb-ass salad between 2 buns.
I wouldn't even get mad.
Dude, I'll add fucking like ketchup, mustard. I'll take out the fucking what is it? That sauce. What's that?
Secret sauce?
Is that what it's called? Secret sauce? So it's supposed to be like Thousand Island.
Thousand Islands.
I'll take that shit out. Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
I blanked out on the name and I worked there for 5 years. Spread, yeah. Oh my god, why did I forget that? I was like, it's that, it doesn't have it's a generic name.
I get the fries light.
Yeah,
How long have you been vegan?
A little over a year. Yeah.
I'm so sorry I didn't bring vegan donuts.
Oh no, it's all right. Look,
it's okay.
Look,
I knew.
I
had no idea.
No, it's all good.
Put it in your bio, Daryld.
Yeah.
You have to put it.
I was at Trader Joe's and I was actually thinking about getting the vegan chocolate chip cookies because they're really good.
Wow.
Well, look, I'm gonna eat the donuts.
Now I have to eat them.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I'm not that strict of a vegan. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
I try my best to stay on it, but
That's
like
true.
if someone's bringing me donuts, yeah, I'm gonna eat the fucking donut. I'm excited, dude. They're gonna.
I feel like that's a healthy way to. Well, no judgment to anybody, but yeah, like if you just once in a while, like maybe a donut here and there, doesn't take away from you.
I think it's fine. I'm like a vegan leaning vegetarian.
Can I ask why you decided to go vegan?
For me, it's I've never really been much of a meat eater. Like, just never huge. Like, my dad and my brother were always like, yeah, steaks are awesome, or pork chops, yeah. And I was always the kind of kid like, yeah, I don't want that. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
my tummy.
I just, I didn't start liking burgers until I was like, I think 12, dude. Like, I just never really had burgers when I was a kid. So I've just never been like much of like a meat eater. And after like, I ate meat, but I ate like chili cheese fries, like shit like that, like just bad stuff. I liked hot dogs, but that's it. I didn't really like care for meat. So it was really, so I was almost naturally vegetarian, and I knew I really love animals. That's the thing. It's kind of like an animal rights sort of thing. So I was, I just decided like, I think like 6 years ago, I'll be vegetarian and cut out the meat. And it was pretty easy for me. Like, it was pretty easy to cut meat. And then just a year and a half ago, I was like, all right, full vegan. I'm ready. Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. It feels like a long time. I feel like you were vegan longer, but if a year, dang, that's about right, huh?
Yeah, a little over a year. Yeah. But it's cool. It's easy. It's got me cooking at home more. I mean, I could still eat out.
Yeah. And
I'm still working on not eating out. But it's got me cooking more, definitely.
Yeah. Dude, I know this guy's been cooking now more. You've been cooking all your meals, all your healthy... Instagram, you're showing me like photos, or do you get all your recipes from like YouTube and stuff? I know you've been looking at some.
Yeah, I eat the same shit every day now, dude, because I'm trying to gain weight. And that's hard to do when you're vegan. So now I'm eating just fucking my plate, dude. My dinner plate every fucking night is this big ass chunk of fucking rice, and then this big ass chunk of fucking beans over here, and then I get my like veggies, like protein heavy veggies over here, and then a baked potato in the middle, and then these protein heavy fucking vegan sausages in one corner. It's like a 5-course meal.
Every night?
I have that 5-course meal every single night, dude. Well, I try to.
He's getting ready for a roll.
That's a heavy dinner.
Oh yeah. But anyway, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
But I want to know though, what is your affiliation with Liquid IV? How are you associated with it? Because I know
he's fascinated by Liquid IV.
Is that just one of your sponsors? Because I saw you the one thing that made me realize that you had any sort of like affiliation with it was when you were Little Miss Liquid IV. That one time everyone was posting the little misses and the like. How are you?
Oh, like the little meme one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That explains the intro you gave me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
remember
little
that.
miss.
Yeah, I always
That's
remember
so
that.
funny.
That's so funny.
I don't even know.
I would say they sponsor me, but they don't pay me anything monthly like a stipend, but I do make commission when people use my code. They send me free Liquid IV monthly whatever flavors I'd like, and whenever there's a new flavor, I'll get like a little PR package with it. They'll introduce the flavor, tell me when it releases, and then I just post it on my socials.
Okay.
When it comes to like, do you have any other like sponsorships that you actually seek out, or did you seek out Liquid IV, or how does that work?
They reached out to me. I think it depends on the brand that you want to work with. Sometimes they'll reach out to you. Sometimes if you're interested in a brand enough, you'll reach out to them, send them your information, your insights, and all of that, and then see where they want to take a partnership, if it's if a potential partnership. But for me, Liquid IV reached out to me. I work with a couple of other brands too, where they either just send me PR. ColourPop Cosmetics, it's like a makeup brand. They send me PR randomly. They don't ask me to post, it's not required that I post, but part of PR is just like sending it, and if you want to share it, you'll share it.
Yeah.
That's the perk of being a content creator.
That's true. You can kind of put it in wherever you want, huh?
Yeah.
Shit. Where the fuck are our perks?
I know. Yeah, we're getting there. We'll
get there.
But yeah, just depends on the brand.
That's cool. Damn.
Cool.
Yeah, we don't know shit about brands, about how to do that, just because I think this is the first step. The podcast is kind of like the first initial, like, all right, let's start getting some people to follow us.
Yeah.
See what we're doing.
And then eventually a word from our sponsor. You'll take
from
that
our
little
sponsor.
pause, you know?
Yeah. Even some of the podcasts that I watch, they do like, oh, and by the way, and then they cut to that whole like little thing,
Yeah,
kind of like industry little standard. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm not fully well versed in the whole content creator influencer world, but feel free to ask me any questions and I'll answer when I can.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. So tell me about the creeper on day 14 of you learning how to roller skate.
Well, you really watched that video all the way through.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
I do my research.
Yeah, that's
man.
true.
I do my research. By the way, she's still being recorded, right?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, I do my.
We always have
research.
to check. We always have to double check.
Yeah.
Damn. So wait. So you had a man. I gotta watch this.
It wasn't
I'm
a
sorry.
creeper per se. It was just my gut didn't feel right about it, so I decided to leave. I was roller skating by myself.
Okay.
It was just the parking lot. I was skating back and forth. When I was learning how to roller skate, it was during the pandemic. Nobody was around, so I always kept all of my stuff just on the top of my car because that's where I put my camera to film myself when I was skating.
Yeah.
So car keys, wallet, phone, everything would just be on the top of my car. And there was this guy that was kind of near my car. He wasn't too close to it, honestly, but because he was the only other person in the parking lot, I kind of kept my eye on him.
Yeah.
But as I was skating away from my car, I was skating backwards so I could still see it. The guy was coming a little bit closer, it seemed like, and I was a little suspicious, so I started skating towards my car, or back to my car. When I started skating back to my car, he kind of stopped in place and sat down on the ground or on the floor or whatever he was doing. And then same thing happened again as I started skating away from it. He started approaching my car a little bit. Yeah. And then when he got closer, I was like, I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to grab all my stuff and go.
Book it.
I don't remember if I said this in the video or if I included it in the video, but I literally took off just one roller skate and I hopped in my car with the other one and I just drove away.
And you left it.
Yeah, I left. But when I got into my car, he approached my car and he was like waving. He didn't touch my car or anything. He didn't get too close, but he was close enough, like within my peripheral vision. Yeah. And he was waving at me, trying to get my attention for something, but I was too afraid to look at him and acknowledge him, and I just drove away.
Yeah, fuck the rollerblade. You can get another one, right?
Yeah.
He's probably like, wait, Linda, I got your rollerblade. I got your roller skate.
No.
Or whatever the fuck you call this thing.
Yeah, roller skates. Rollerblades are the...
rollerblade is the one
inline,
line. Yeah.
My little niece got rollerblades for Christmas.
That's cute. I've heard that rollerblades are easier to use. I've actually never used them before.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
They're
I only
fast
roller
as
skate.
shit.
Well, what's cool about hers is that it's the rollerblade, but you can change it to the inline skates, so you can switch off between the wheels.
Oh, really?
So it's pretty kind of badass. I was like, damn, man, maybe I should get some of those.
It's like they're roller skates, but then you could make them into one line.
Yeah, well, they come with the attachment, so they come as the rollerblades. No, roller skates. It doesn't matter which one, but and then you could take those
The trucks
wheels
off.
off, like the whole. It's like a whole little compartment, and you put the other ones in.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, it's actually sick. And I was like, damn, where are the?
That's gnarly.
I know.
So how often do you still skate, or not at all?
I'm gonna go skate tomorrow because I have the time to. But the last time I put on skates is maybe 3 months ago.
Whoa.
Do you go to
dude.
the inline, like the what do you call it? What we went
Roller
to
rinks.
Roller
The
rinks.
roller rinks.
Yeah.
I've been to roller rinks, but it's been a while since I've been to one because I live in. So wait, cut that out, please. Do I don't want
Yeah,
people?
I got you.
I don't want people
It's
to
all
know.
good. Yeah.
My bad. Cut that.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you. I don't live too close to a roller rink, so that's why it's so hard for me to go when I have it's hard for me to find time to go skate now because when I do go skate, it's at an outdoor rink. It's a little farther away. If it's at an indoor rink, it's still a ways away.
Yeah.
And then warming up to finally being able to skate and then say bye to all of your friends that are there and then finally going home, it's like 5-6 hours of your day. Yeah, so
I totally see that.
yeah, it takes a while.
I love I love roller rinks.
Yeah, we went
Really?
we went to a roller rink
Fucking
once, and
love
it was how many years ago did we go to that one?
But probably like a year and a half ago. Yeah, but
was it a year? It felt like forever ago.
it's like when I became vegan.
Let's
maybe
go.
2 years ago.
No, that was before the pandemic.
Huh?
Was it before or after the pandemic? We went roller skating and it was really fun.
I don't remember.
What my favorite thing is seeing people's Vans. They were wearing Vans and all these
yeah.
crazy like normal shoes, and they all had the built rollerblades under them.
But it's gnarly. I'm dangerous. Like, because I've only done this twice. I've gone roller skating once, and then I went to an ice rink.
Oh,
and
the ice rink.
Look, I don't know what I'm doing, but when I went the first time, I think the first time we went roller skating.
Yeah.
And I just kind of figured it out today, but nothing like what you do. Just going around in a circle. I kind of picked it up, and I after a couple tries, I got my balance, and I was going. But dude, I go fucking fast.
Yeah.
I'm like, shh, because it's liberating, dude.
It is very
when you're
liberating.
going around, and it's honestly in my top 3 favorite things to do is go to a rink. And I'm like, even though I've done it a couple times, I just remember just like it being so freeing, and I'm just like, shh, shh.
Yeah,
Going
it's fun.
ham, going so fast. I haven't fallen yet, but if I do, I'm breaking some shit. So I gotta fucking wear pads or something.
We gotta go.
Yeah, next time we
Let's
go.
go.
What are we doing?
I'm bringing
Yes.
a camera the next time we go because I want to capture that. I'm gonna be
Yes.
like, I'll be the vlogger, guys. Don't worry. I'll be the behind camera. I'll be
Yes.
vlogging.
We'll
live.
go, and then you gotta teach us some shit. You gotta teach us how you do that backwards shit.
PP
that backwards
podcast
shit-
goes roller skating.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be a fun little.
cool vlog.
That's like a
Yeah.
little. What do you call it? Yeah, that'll be fun. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be really fun. And then the ice rink, same thing, man.
Ice rink.
Yeah, I went.
Have you gone ice skating?
I haven't gone since I was in high school, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's
That-
essentially it feels the same.
That's wild. Dude, that ice skating is fun, but it's so hard. It's so different.
Yeah, I've
It's so
always
fucking
wanted when I was a little kid, I wanted to be a figure skater growing up.
dope.
Be one of those badass people just doing all those spins.
So
I can
wild.
barely do a spin without wanting to throw up on roller skates.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I get
Really?
fucking dizzy. I don't know how
Really?
people get used to it and they can just spin forever. It's
It's
Dude,
wild.
I always see that, and they're on their
People do.
tippy toes doing like the.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So-
wild. How do they do it, dude?
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I used to skateboard and like BMX, so like the most spins I would ever do is like a 360, but it would be kind of slower. It's not like a quick inline thing. kind
Yeah.
of, but
How long did you do BMX for?
BMX, I was like 2-3 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was kind of the same thing. I saw like I was skateboarding and I was doing good, but then I saw the BMX guys at the skate park, and I just saw them doing crazy shit, and then they would leave the skate park and do crazy shit on the tables and all over the city, and I'm like, man, I want to do that. Like, that looks cool. So and then I put myself into it, and yeah, it was 3 years of doing some gnarly shit, but that hurts. It hurts.
Yeah, I listened to the podcast where you were talking about that and how it's just taxing on the
Yeah.
body. It's exhausting falling. It's painful to fall now.
Any of those like even I can imagine rollerblading.
Yes,
any of that.
you must have fallen. I mean, it shows in the video. You fall on a shit ton of
I
times.
still fall a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun, like when you're learning something like that and you're
Yeah.
doing it, but like when you're eating shit all the time, you're just
Yes.
like,
You're
"Ugh."
sore. Like even when you're wearing protective gear, and sometimes even when you're not, or
Yeah,
whether or not you're wearing protective gear, you're just sore after a fall.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it feels like too, like when you do stuff like that, the adrenaline that you have kind of like takes away from the
It does.
pain of you hitting the ground
Yeah.
because you're just having fun. But it just after a while, your body fucking hurts.
Yeah.
Like it
It
hurts.
does hurt.
You got bruises. You don't remember how you got them?
Have either of you been snowboarding before?
Never.
No.
I went for the first time this year, and it was a soreness and pain I have never experienced before in my
Where
life.
did you like your whole body?
My entire body.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect because everyone says that snowboarding is a lot harder than you think. And so I went into it scared already. you
Yeah.
know?
Dude, I can imagine.
Yeah, I woke up the next day and I felt like I fell down a flight of stairs or something.
Well, you know what? I had a very similar experience with surfing. I remember the next day, like the first time I did it, I've only done it once. I remember being like, because it's all core. Like, and I imagine that too. Like, snowboarding is kind of, you have to find your balance. And
Yeah.
like, you have the whole thing attached to your legs. So that's
And you're not facing straight. You're
Right.
off to the side.
Yes.
Well, okay, so did you have an option to do snowboarding, or did you want to do skiing, or did you
I
not?
wanted to do snowboarding. It
Okay.
looked more fun.
You're just like,
it looks like a lot of fun.
snowboarding looks
fuck,
crazy.
dude.
So
Yeah.
how was it? How long did you end up? Were you there snowboarding and all that?
I only snowboarded twice this past year, and both times were horrible. I went down the run twice the first time I went,
Mm-hmm.
and I just couldn't do it anymore because the people I was with, they didn't really know how to explain how to, work your body or like
Yeah.
which way to twist and stuff. So I kind of was just like,
Just got no help.
this is hard. And you know what? The hardest part is getting up after you fall. Like
Oh, yeah?
standing
Yeah,
up
'cause
from
you
the
got this
snowboard.
thing on your feet,
It is
so it's
so
like,
hard.
right?
I was winded from trying to stand up every
Oh,
time I
wow.
fell. It was that
Dang.
hard. So
Oof.
yeah.
Is it scary, like seeing yourself pick up speed as you're going downhill when you're snowboarding?
Yeah, if I can stay on the board that long, if I can stay standing for
Dude,
that long.
I hear
freak
stopping
out.
is actually the hardest too. Like I hear.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have to like just shift a little
You
bit.
either have to stop on your heels or on your toes.
Oh.
And I've only learned to stop on my heels, but there's actually a video where my friend got a video of me where I'm trying to stop on my heels, but my body's taking me the other way,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
fall backwards and I hit my head.
Oh.
I'm wearing a helmet though in that
Right,
in that.
Okay, yeah, good.
Is there a video? Did you guys vlog
Yeah.
this day or what? The
Yes.
snowboard-
Very cool. And let's roll the clip. No, I'm kidding.
That was something we were actually doing it. I think with Solarzano. He's like, yeah, fuck it, just play the.
He's like,
the
this
music
is,
video.
is that the part where we roll the clip for? Let's roll the fucking clip. And then he rolls the
Because
clip.
we're so not used to like knowing how to like cut. Like, hey, this is where we're gonna insert this.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. We toy around, man. It's like,
Yeah.
Planet is it's a revolving door of creators helping it coming in and coming
Yeah.
out and just.
but no, yeah, with us, it's just me and this guy.
Yeah,
you
just-
know, it's just, and I do all the editing.
I do all the lights.
Yes, I does all the light.
I do. I have to kind of make sure all the lights are.
Yeah, but then also we're both
Yeah.
writers, and so our heads are kind of like in the same place.
So
but-
it's like me and Daryld come together to make one competent creator, filmmaker. So we're
Yes.
I love that.
yeah, we try.
it's like you split in half.
exactly our talents and our ability to just
Yeah.
get our shit out. And,
I love that. Can I ask how you two met?
Funny.
Yeah, so we met. I was in a. I'm in this, nah. I've been in this punk band called Crew Dudes for over 10 years as well. And around the time that we started, he was in a little punk band that ended up playing the same shows that we did quite often. And so we kind of met through music, and we became friends that way, like more acquainted. Kinda
Yeah.
like how you and I have been for the past 10 years, more acquainted. But
like,
then
I saw his band play a few times and I'm like, hey, I know those guys. Those are really cool. And then
Yeah.
we kind of
we were just
know
kind of
each other.
acquainted. But then somehow I heard that he was into filmmaking, and then I was getting into filmmaking. So then I reached when I was with my ex-girlfriend, she started a YouTube channel, and so I was shooting her videos and lighting, and then that's when I hit him up. I was like, "Hey, Axel, you want to help me make these videos?" And he was like, "All right."
and the rest is history.
The rest is history. Ever since then, we've just been creating content together, and yeah,
And what year was that? I think we met in 20.
that was I think 2014.
Yeah, I think we started working together in 2014, but I don't think we met like. Well, I remember seeing you guys when I was a junior in high school, and I graduated 2013.
Okay, yeah.
So
So it was 2014 when we started making content.
yeah, jeez,
Fuck, dude.
yeah, it's been a while.
So I was like trying to think back. I was like, when did you graduate? When
Yeah,
did I graduate?
Right. Did you guys graduate in the same year?
2011,
2010.
2010. I'm 2012.
Okay, 2012.
Yeah.
2011.
10.
2010.
No, 20. No, yeah. 2013.
I have brain farts
20
all the time on camera. Sorry.
2013, 2012, you skip a year, you get 2010.
Right.
You don't
2010.
skip Brandon.
Oh yeah, no,
2011.
Brandon's 2011.
It's because
Don't forget.
I get so confused, and that's yeah. And this is where what I'm saying is that like, Brandon graduated 2011, 2010. The friend group like Eric, Don, you guys graduated together. Don, and who else that we could get with? I think just me and Don have been. Oh, Eric and David. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know? Did you know of Don and all them? And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The TKC days,
The
of
TKC
course.
guys, come on.
Yeah.
Man.
So do you remember those coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the little logo you had too, like the blue orangey color of
Yes,
the logo and
That's so
everything.
funny.
Yeah.
I always think because I'm like, man, these guys are funny in high school. I wonder what like they were because he tells me they were putting videos out like you guys won a film festival at school or something like that.
Yeah, there were 2 film festivals at our high school. The first year we put a video up and we lost, and then we were so sad. And then the second year we did one again, and then we won.
That's so funny.
Yeah, and you know, we were sort of known in high school. We weren't like really popular, but there were some people. There were a couple diehards. You know?
Yeah.
Like
did TKC have some people follow?
Yeah.
I don't remember, honestly.
Yeah, that means no.
High school
like-
was all a blur to me. I will
It
tell
was.
you
Dude,
that.
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, Brandon was telling me when I caught up with him this past summer, his birthday's in July. I don't even remember when your birthday is, but he was like, yeah, you used to make gifts all the time for everyone. And I remember Daryld got a gift, but I never got one because my birthday was in the summer. And I was like, I don't even remember doing that.
Oh yeah, you did. You were baking shit for people.
Oh my
I remember
God.
you baked. I remember you
That's cool.
baked a cake.
I have no recollection
Yeah.
of this.
Yeah,
No
at least you're
memory.
altruistic.
It was like
Yeah, like I guess I
you did something. I don't know. I remember you doing something really nice.
Aw.
But Brandon's full of shit because I remember the opposite.
Oh my god.
See, now we're all of our heads are all fucked. Shout out Nintendo
Shout out
64
Nintendo
once
64.
again, as we always do. But
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we're reaching the end of this podcast. Thank you again, Linda, for showing up.
Yeah, thanks for
Thank
coming
you
and
for
hanging out with
having
us.
me.
Yeah.
Am I the first female guest
Yeah,
of the
you
PP
are.
podcast?
Yeah, you
You
are.
are the first female.
Wow.
That is very special.
We're learning. We're getting
honored.
better. Like I said,
Yeah.
we're getting better.
Fuck yeah.
Cool. But anyway, before we wrap
Oh,
this up, is there anything you want to plug at all?
Yeah, I guess all of my social medias at Cheung Linda with 2 A's at the end. In post, please put it right here.
Put it right there,
It's
Daryl.
going right
Yeah,
there.
just
I'll
at
put it
Cheung
there,
Linda.
too.
My Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, all of that. And yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Awesome.
Well, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right.
All right,
Well,
guys.
That is the PP Podcast, the Planet Podcast, episode 9. Thank you so much for being here once again. That is your host,
Axel Ximenez, and that's the other dude.
Daryld. That is our guest,
Linda Cheung. It is weird to say your last
Right,
name.
I'm getting used to it.
over and over
Linda.
and over again. Yeah. Anyway, Cheung. I have to remember that. Cheung.
Oh
Anyway.
my god.
Anyway.
Linda,
Thank
I'll
you
call
guys.
you Linda. Don't worry, I'll just say Linda.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. We hope you have a cozy, wonderful, fantastic, excellent night. And we will see you in 2023.
Oh yeah, that's right. See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.